Wow, craziest traveling experience. My craziest traveling experience. You gotta understand that I have a lot of them. I've traveled a lot, so I've had a lot of craziest traveling experiences. But one stood out. One. 'Cause every day, each time I always remember it. London. Yeah, London. Don't get me wrong, I love London. I love the city. I mean, but that incident stuck to my head. I never, I don't forget that. Here's what happened. I walked into downtown, and I walked into a souvenir store just to buy something. I don't know what I might like to buy. I just don't know, but immediately I walked into the store. By my left side, there was a row of T-shirts, but one T-shirt stood out. That caught my eye. The T-shirt says right here, "Fuck the Queen."
Oh my God.
Yeah, it says right here, "Fuck the Queen." So I tried the T-shirt on, and it fits perfectly. Now, so I bought it. I went back to my hotel because I was flying out the next morning at 8 o'clock. But unknown to me that it was going to be a drama when I get to the airport. I had no idea. So the morning when I arrived at the security, I took off my jacket and all the stuff and put on the belts to go through the scan. And I walked through security, and then one of the security guys walked up to me and he was like, "Hey, fuck the Queen, huh?" I said, "Well, the shirt says it." That was how I replied to him. I'm like, "The shirt says it." And he said, "Well, we'll see about that." I'm like, "Well, really?" Yeah, but whatever, man. So I continued getting my stuff. Then two separate officers walked up to me. "Sir, do you mind coming with us, please?" I'm like, "What? Do you mind coming with us, please?" I said, "Okay, sure, no problem." So I walked out with them. So they asked me. I was surprised, but they did ask me. They said, "Can you take the shirt off?" I'm like, "Take my shirt off?" "Yeah, please take the shirt off." I'm like, "Come on, man, you guys kidding me? There's no way I'm going to take my shirt off for nobody." "Why do you want me to take it off?" One of them said, "You don't need to know why, just take it off." Arrogantly, you know, he was so arrogant. I'm like, that was the point. At that point, I got belligerent. I'm like, "Yo, I'm not taking my shirt for nobody." Like, no way, man. I had to switch immediately, but I was ready for all-out war. I was ready for anything. Whatever's going to happen at the moment, I was ready. But no one is going to touch me to take my shirt off. Oh, come on, man. That's the least they would try to do. That was the least of it. They got two options. Let me alone. Otherwise, they stand from afar if they got a gun to shoot me. But whoever approaches me to touch me to take my shirt off will not be alive. Trust me. At that time, I was ready, man. That was the moment I said to myself, I'm going to be at the news for killing someone right here. With my arms, though. I don't need a weapon, but just with my arms. It got so tense that another lady officer walked off from the office, and she came out. She asked them what was going on. So they explained to her. And she looked at me and she said, "Sir, are you aware of what's written on your shirt before you bought that shirt?" I said, "Hell yeah. I bought the shirt because of what's written on it." She just smiled and walked back to the office. Without saying a word, she just walked back to the office. Now I'm left with this. I'm left with these two coneheads. They were just there looking at me. They didn't say a word. I said to them, listen guys, you guys just killed 5 minutes of my time. I got a flight to catch. If I miss my flight because of this situation, I'm gonna sue you all. So as far as I'm concerned, this conversation is over. I picked my bag and walked the fuck off. I was expecting a touch on the shoulder, like someone approached me, try to pull me back. Oh my God, that's the worst that could happen. But none of that happened either. None. I just walked off. Nobody came after me. Nobody said anything. So that got me thinking, you know, not all, but just that got me thinking that there's something behind it. They didn't just stop me like that. There's something they wanted to justify or something like that, but they just realized that I was the wrong guy for it. I'm like, really? They have another motive to it. It's wrong. I really felt bad about it. That was one awkward, crazy traveling situation that stuck in my head, man. See? Oh, here you go. That's very bad. I will never forget it.